Thank you so much for staying with us this morning on the show. Well, my next guest is already here, and it's going to be an interesting one. I will be interacting with a music artist. Please help me welcome Vicky Seal.
Yes,
Good
ma.
morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Good Morning Abuja. It's so
Thank
nice to
you.
have you here.
So nice to be here, ma. Thank
First of
you.
all, talk to me about the type of music that you make.
Yeah, I am a gospel artist. I make music about God, about Christianity, about the Lord Jesus. That's what I sing about. That's what my faith is about. So I express my faith through music. So I sing about the love of God. I sing about how much God loves me. So if you listen to the lyrics of my song, it's just exalting my God.
Interesting.
Yes, ma.
Where do you find inspiration from? First of all, for how long have you been a singer and what inspires you?
Well, I would say roughly 16 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes. But aside from being a teenager, though, being a teenager, being in the choir, and they're still trying to find, her way. But I would say, yeah, for that long. And I get my inspiration from the Holy Spirit.
It's interesting. Now, let's talk about music
Yeah.
as a business. What are the things that are involved?
Well, the things involved when it comes to music as a business, you have to get in tune with all the promotions that come with music. You have to get in tune with the online space. You have to get in tune with the digital platforms, to help promote your music, and that way you make money online. And I like the platforms like Symphonic Africa, that's one I can remember for now that has been able to help you upload your music. And when people listen to it online, you get paid. Yes, it's that simple. Instagram too is there, Facebook is there, YouTube is also there, and YouTube Music. So those platforms help you as an artist when you upload your songs. You're not just waiting around now to sell CDs, and if you don't buy your CDs, you don't make money. Although
Are
it
you, are you
takes,
signed to a label?
no, I'm not signed to a label, but I am under a distribution platform. So when I release a song, I give it to them. I give them the audio of the song, and they help me to upload it online. So we have an agreement. So I make money while people listen, and they make their own money too. So music as a business comes with that, and but it also involves the artist, himself or herself, working hard to make sure you have a lot of good content out there, even as a gospel artist. Your videos have to be on point, your studio production have to be on point. So you have to invest in so much so that you can get back
Nice.
what you have invested.
Okay, so our discussion is dwelling around how artists can break barriers to reach a wider audience.
Okay.
Now there are so many barriers again, from cultural barriers to language barrier and the rest. Talk to me about this. How would you say an artist should be able to break these barriers to reach a wider scope? After all, the whole essence of music is to put it out there.
Yes, yes, yes. So being in Nigeria now, we have like the Hausa culture, we have the Igbo culture, we have the Yoruba culture, and I like a place in Abuja where I am, the north. It's allows those cultures to express themselves. And why am I saying this? For example, now being a music artist, you go to a place where they want to sing an Igbo song, you understand? You have to learn or collaborate with an artist, that can reach that kind of audience, even if you are not directly the person reaching the audience. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that's where collaboration comes into play. So, and then you being an artist, you must be versatile in your mind and be willing to learn. So if I say I don't understand Hausa, I want to write an Hausa song, I must, not be proud, but be humble enough to call my Hausa friend. I say, okay, I want to write a song in Hausa, help me, so I can reach a wider audience. Yeah.
That's interesting. Tell me how you think artists can optimize their online presence, to reach what roles can online communities and the social media generally play for an artist who wishes to widen their
Yeah.
audience?
Social media right now has been so helpful to a lot of artists, not just the gospel artists or not just the gospel community, but the world at large. You can post a video on Instagram, for example, and promote it, even if the promotion sometimes can be expensive, but you promote it and you can say, okay, I want to reach, they even give you options. Do you want to reach 5,000 people? Do you want to reach 10,000 people? So once you pay, they push the video for you to reach that amount of audience that you want to reach. So social media has really, really helped. And you can even choose where you want to reach. They give you that option, which country, which language, which. So if I sing a song in Spanish and I want to appeal to the Spanish community, if you know what I mean, I can push it to them online, so they will display it to more of them. So social media has helped so many artists to get their songs out there. I've gotten calls from people online. I've gotten chats from people, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, we love this your song. Can you come and sing here? And it's all social media. But promotion is very important. You can post a video on your page without promoting it and you reach a lesser number,
Yes.
because it might just be just your family and friends that will see it. But if you want to reach the world at large, you must involve in promoting online, Facebook promotion, YouTube promotion, Google ad promotion, and Instagram promotion. Yeah.
Good morning, Abuja. This day discussing how an artist can expand their audiences, break those barriers and reach a wider audience. And because Seal is here in educating us. We'll take a short break now, and when we come back, there is a whole lot more to learn. Please stay with us. Welcome back to the show, and I still have got Vicky Seal with me in the studio this morning discussing how to break barriers to reach new audiences as a music artist. Let's talk about collaborations in the
Okay.
industry. How do you think this can play a role in the same line of expanding to reach new audiences?
That's a very good question. Collaboration as a music artist is very important because it helps you, like you're asking to grow your own audience. For example, if the music I'm doing can only reaching 2,000 people, and I set a target and say, you know what, I want to reach 10,000 people. My next question is, who is the person I can collaborate with that has that wide audience, that can help me achieve that? And then you speak to the person, and then if the person agrees, you write a song and collaborate with the person and promote also. So the person's audience too can get to see your song with the person and be like, oh, who is this person? I actually like the way the person sang. I actually like what the person does. And then go and check you out on your own social media profile. And they're like, oh, wow, I like this person. And public decide to follow as well and listen to your own music as well. So it helps to also boost your own wider audience on, as an artist. So collaboration is extremely important as an
All right,
artist.
nice. Okay, now I see that some artists stay relevant only for a while, for a few years, and then it seems like they are no more creatively relevant or their creative prowess seems to be diminishing. How do you keep up your game in this very dynamic and creative industry of music and to make sure that you are constantly giving out your best to your audience?
Okay, how I do that is, I go with the trend of things. And as a believer, like I said, I believe in the Holy Spirit, so as He leads, right? So at each season, when songs are coming out, when things are happening, you just keeping yourself up to date with what is happening on social media. That's one. And two, as an artist, you keep releasing songs that are in tune with what God is saying. Because I said I'm a gospel artist and I get my inspiration from God. So whenever He gives me a song, I keep putting it out there. I keep, just dropping it, even if it's just one or two lines. I just do a video and I put out there, just to inspire somebody. So you must just, like, social media is a place where you just have to be in people's faces. Social media is a place that if you just pull back for a while, it forgets you. That's just it. That's the truth. So when people say, oh, I've not been on Instagram for a while, one of my friends was complaining and then she went back and she saw that she had lost some of her followers. I'm like, you just have to keep doing content. I have a friend too, she's into events and she just keeps doing a lot of content and pushing it out. And she's like, ah, Vicky, I must stay relevant because you don't want a situation whereby you want to pick somebody for something and you're not in the minds of people. So you must be up to date. You must be present online so that when somebody thinks about a particular thing or thinks about music, for example, you're like the top five that comes to their mind because they keep seeing what you're doing. They keep seeing what you're posting online, like, oh, okay, I think I can trust this person with this job, and they pick you. So you
Mm.
must continue to be relevant. I know it's not easy sometimes because a lot of things, personal space, personal life with people, but as an artist, you must always make that effort.
Mm. Nice one there. Now we know that every artist seeks global recognition. So how do you balance this need to be recognized globally, with the need to also keep it real with your local community and stay true to your calling?
Hmm. Okay, as a believer that I am, I always want to do what is right before God.
Mm.
I've gotten opportunities to, like I said, global recognition.
Mm.
I just believe that when it's your time, it's your time. I've seen people who have tried and forced their way to be there, and then they get there, they can't stay there. So I strongly believe that there are certain things, this even applies to anybody and everybody.
Mm.
There are certain things that you must learn on your journey to success. That if you don't even learn it while you are going there, when you get there, you can keep it. So I always advise people, and even myself, go through the process, stay where you are and serve when it is time. I know that need and push to, okay, you get an opportunity now, oh yeah, let's move. But are you ready for it?
Mm.
Just stay where you are and just keep growing, keep serving. When the time comes, you would even know you're ready for it. You would know, you would see. I always tell a lot of my friends, if you can't sing in front of 50 people, what makes you think you can sing in front of 500 people?
Mm.
If you say, oh, you're seeing a gathering of 20 people and they give you a mic and you're like, oh, I'm so scared. And then you want global recognition. No, you still have a lot of work to do
Mm.
with stage confidence, stage presence, with how you carry yourself, the song, the music, your notes. So music is a lot to learn, as in a whole
Mm.
lot to embody. So I advise people, stay where you are and stay relevant. Learn where you are in your phase where you are, that even you become uncomfortable, that you have to move.
Wow.
Until then, let's keep going.
Now let's talk about branding yourself as an artist. The music industry is vastly saturated. Too many diverse talents in different genres and types of songs and music. How do you create a strong brand and image for yourself as a personality, as an artist? So that what is that thing that would make you unforgettable?
Hmm. Unforgettable. That's a very strong word. I would say know your niche. Yeah. Everybody has a niche. What is yours?
Mm.
Everybody has what they are known for. You know, work on that. Like for me now, I love worship songs.
Okay.
For me, I love my let me say my strong side, is worship.
Okay.
So I create avenues where I put videos online of me worshiping because I want to be known as that. I want to be remembered as that, somebody who is a worshiper. You know, so whenever anybody thinks of Vikisia right now, that is my friend that knows me, they're like, ah, Vikisia is a worshiper. That's what they know me for. So I would say everybody should know their niche, know how they want to
Mm.
sound, know how they want to look, know how they want to dress. When we think of Messi Chiwo, we know she always puts one cap by
Right.
the side. When we think of Yada, it's always one nice fascinator, and they do it on purpose so that they stay in the minds of
Brand.
people. It's all branding. So your brand should be what you want to be seen as, what you want people to remember you as, how do you want your look to be. So for me, it's worship, and I think I'm going to keep this French look that
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
on so that people would
Let
know
me
me
say
for
that it
that.
suits you.
You want to say that too?
It suits you very
You want to say that
well.
too? So I think I'm going to keep this friendship. Yeah, I
All
will
right, tell
keep
me
it.
about your personal life. So, how do you combine the stress and pressure of motherhood and your career in music?
Well, like it is widely and vastly said, where there is a will, there's always a way.
True.
When you have a passion for something and you know that this is what God has created you to do, it just keeps jumping on the inside of you. So you must make it work. It's not easy, like I'm saying it. It's not easy, because it's a lot of work. You get up in the morning, prepare for school, you have to jump to school, you have to go do your work. And I'm also a fashion designer as well, by the way. So combining all of that takes a lot of energy and focus. But I just thank God for his help. He helps me to keep my business, helps me to do the music. So I have the days I go to the studio, I have the days I go for rehearsal, I have the days where I go for programs. So everything is consciously time planned because usually in 24 hours I barely even get some sleep because there's always activity back to back, but it's not easy, but God just helps me and I try not to be lacking in any of those areas.
All right, Vicky, before I let you go, what will be your final word of advice to the audience out there?
Okay, this advice is going to go to the younger generation because I know everybody wants to blow, right? I would say please keep working on yourself. I would say stay and find your niche. Don't be too in a hurry for a global stage you're not ready for. The last thing you want is to get there and then you mess up. So why don't you start learning from where you are and outgrow the space you are in so that when it is time to get there, you have built the stamina for what's ahead. So thank you so much.
Nice. In a minute or two, do us the honor of blessing us with the sound of your voice.
Okay. I will lift up my eyes to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He said he will not suffer my foot to be moved. The Lord that keeping me, he neither slumbers nor sleeps. For the Lord is my keeper, the Lord is my shield. Upon my right hand, upon my right hand, and no the sun shall not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. He shall preserve my soul, even forevermore. And oh, my help, my help, my help. All of my help coming from the Lord.
You are incredibly talented and it is undeniable. Thank you so much for gracing our set today and blessing us so much. You're well on your way to the tops, and from the Unity Station, we wish you all the very, very best. Well, there you have it. When passion meets opportunity, then success is definitely inevitable. Stay with us on the show. When we come back, we'll bring you a feature on World Toilet Day, the United Nations World Toilet Day, which was celebrated during the week. We have a beautiful feature on that. Stick around.
Nigeria needs approximately 11.6 million toilets to end open defecation to achieve its 2030 target of becoming open defecation free.
The World Toilet Day. The significance of the day is to show the importance of toilets and sanitation in general. It is very important that as we are answering the call of nature, we should answer it with dignity. Consequences of that public health importance. You see that cholera, for example, is becoming and occurring decimal.
The Federal Capital Territory Administration, as part of its efforts to provide cleaner environment, has gone a step further in providing public toilet facilities across the local council's areas and capital city, as well as ensuring proper maintenance of facilities to curb common societal diseases.
Community engagement. Community engagement, where we have tried to encourage communities to develop new habits of containing these waste materials and avoid situations where they are just left, because of the consequences of diseases. And we have equally tried to see how we can engage partners, development partners, business partners that can come in to develop toilets at several locations within the, most especially within semi-urban and community levels. Within the FCC.
The theme for this year's World Toilet Day is Toilet, a place for peace, ensuring maintenance and safety of private and public toilet facilities. Abuja residents are admonished to be disciplined by keeping the facilities clean at all times.
About not less than 100 public toilets are being constructed by private individuals authorized by that is Wash FCT, and they are the ones supervising the area councils. I made to understand also they have trained area council wash or desk officers on wash. Those people are to mobilize the local community, sensitize them, tell them the importance of toilet. Now,
this is considering that the cleanliness of home and community starts with deliberate sanitation of toilet facilities.
All right, thank you so much for staying tuned to Good Morning Abuja this morning. Well, my next guest is a very specially different one. We are going to discuss how you can be creatively different. Please help me welcome a multi-talented musical instrumentalist, Destiny the Great.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Good morning, Abuja. Good morning, Nigeria. It's so good to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, ma.
And you are fully able-bodied, but yet you decided to be able to play the piano with different parts of your body, from the chin to the elbow, as well as fingers. What inspired this form of creativity?
Well, I've been looking around, and I've not seen anybody using the keyboard to perform in any show, in any program. You understand? And I've been thinking about it. I've seen saxophonists, I've seen even drummers using drum to play, guitarists and all of that. But I've not seen a keyboardist or somebody playing using keyboard to do one specialty. So, and I've been thinking all day long, and I've been praying to God, what should I do, or how do I come up with something different? So one day like that, as if I was in a program and I just dozed off, like in a trance. And I saw somebody telling me, wearing white on white, and telling me watch. In a whole program, and the person just walked straight to the keyboard and was like this. I was playing one particular song that was going, that the person was singing. So, and that's how the inspiration came. And the person said, go and work with this. You'll be globally known. And that was it. So yes, so when I came back to myself, I said, wow. So I started realizing, practicing one or two and all of that, till God brought me to this point I am now. So we give God the praise.
So for how long have you been an instrumentalist, and how did you discover your talent?
Yeah, I grew up into a family of music. My mother sings, my siblings, almost all my siblings, yes, they sing, and almost all of us we play one or two instruments. So we just grew up like that, but I think I started playing keyboard fully around at my secondary school days, about 2004, 5, 4, 4, 3, yes. Just, the normal playing keyboard then, but this elbow came up 2016. Yes, 2016.
This must be challenging. Talk to us about some of the challenges you face in this craft.
Well, it wasn't easy. It's not been easy. When I started practicing this, most times my hand like it will be stiff. I will not be able to bend it, take it down. Like when I'm on the keyboard,
After playing.
yes, after yes, practicing the elbow stuff. But the normal finger is normal, you get. But when I started this, at times I'll even be sick, headache, and all of that, So, but as I was able to, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now I am free. I can be on the keyboard for like 2 hours with the elbow and that, and even with the
Two
jaw.
hours.
Yes, 2 hours and nothing. I will just feel nothing, and even with the jaw, when I started using the jaw, somehow my teeth, is it teeth or tooth? I'll be feeling pains, yes, under like this, yes, my God. But now I can use it to run all the keys, run, do praise, whatever, and nothing. Just be feeling good.
Interesting. I am looking forward to seeing you do this today. It's going to be a first time for me.
Sure.
But before you play for us, tell me, as an artist, as a creative person, how do you keep your creativity flowing?
Mm. I am most time inspired with the songs I listen to because of course I do gospel, so I listen to more gospel songs, gospel artists, and most of the times I draw my inspiration there. You get, because I do my songs different. I do my display differently. I can just rearrange the artist song and do it on the keyboard. You understand? So listening to good songs, good gospel songs inspire me a lot. You know.
All right, now, in this big industry, what are you doing to make sure you create a brand for yourself, a strong identity in this big music industry? Something that will stand you out.
Yeah. Okay. With this, it's a brand already. So what I do is just to keep pushing, social media, doing my thing, just keep pushing. I've done a lot with, should I say, almost like let's say 50, 70% of popular gospel artists. I've been with them on stage. We've been outside Nigeria and all of that. So I think keep, pushing it every day in, day out. You keep pushing, yes, make me stand.
Would you say that you have gained good acceptance from your audience
Sure, let's say
each time you perform?
yes, let's say 95%.
Wow.
Yes, 95%. Because a lot of time I've been to a program where normally if you just start like you see the crowd, you just be shouting and all of that. You see excitement.
Exciting.
I'll say it's only my enemies that will not
Celebrate you.
yes, that will not celebrate me. There's some people that are envy and jealous of that. But I know 95%, 97%, of everywhere I go, they accept what I do. Yes.
All right, now we are going to be entertained by Destiny the Great, the creatively different Destiny the Great. Let's watch him do his craft.
Okay.
It's going to be a first time for me.
All right. I'll just do this with my jaw. This song means a lot to me. And to some people that are down, I believe with this song, you'll be revived. And God has a plan for you. Praise God.
brains.
No, this
This
is
is exceptional. This is very,
God
very,
is so
very remarkable.
Thank you.
It's a global brand, I have to say, and
Thank
you're
you.
even good enough for export. I want to thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming. You have
Thank you so
blessed us
much.
this beautiful
Thank you,
morning
man. Thank you
on
so
Good
much.
Morning Abuja. Thank you.
Thank you,
I
man.
feel like we're going to have a very pleasant day already. Hope we'll
Hallelujah.
see you again very, very
Sure,
soon.
sure. Anytime,
Thank you.
anytime.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for
Keep
having me,
being the
man.
best of you.
Thank you so much.
Wow, what more can I say there? Creatively different. Creativity can come in diverse forms. All you have to do is reach inside and embrace it and be the best of the best.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy that. We'll take a short break now, and when we come back, there is more fun and excitement this morning on the show. Please stay with us.